Hello everyone. Hello from USA Canada Visa Help again. So today we will discuss about a very important topic which is academic and professional recommendation letter for US university admission. So you were a prospective international student who is aspiring to study in US, the best country in the world for higher education. So what you have to do for any kind of level like bachelor's, master's, PhD, postdoctoral, whatever level you are studying, you are required to submit recommendation letters. And there are two types of recommendation letters. One of them is academic and another is professional recommendation letter. What is academic recommendation letter? The letter that is provided from an university professor or associate professor, assistant professor, lecturer, or instructor. So those kinds of recommendation letters given by those faculty members of your university in previous post-secondary study colleges or universities are called academic recommendation letters, where your professors, your prior teachers or faculty members tell in the letter that you were a good student, sincere student, high achiever student, you obtained high GPA because of such good characteristics or something that is in favor of you, or you have top level of analytical ability or aptitude, or you have the best attitude, or you have exceptional spirit for learning, those kind of good stuff, so that the letter impresses the admission committee of US universities for bachelor's, master's, PhD, or whatever, or postdoctoral. Okay, so those kinds of letters are academic recommendation letters. And how can you collect them? You have to okay, so how many academic recommendation letters will you need? For the very good universities or the best universities, you may need 2 or 3 academic recommendation letters. And for mediocre, average, or above average, like good universities, you may need 1 or 2. So academic recommendation letters. So how do you collect them? Because you're thinking about studying higher study and you need recommendation letter, you need to maintain a good relationship with the prior faculty members that taught you in the college or university that or wherever you have studied in your life. So you have to make contact to them through email first, telling like, how are you? I believe you're in good health. And then tell your scenario that you want to study in USA, which is the best country in the world. You want to uplift their glory by further higher study from reputed US universities, and you will glorify them, or something you will have to tell in the email, so that your faculty members in the post-secondary college or university levels where you have studied, they become impressed. Those faculty members become happy to issue a recommendation letter. And in most of the cases, the recommendation letters need to be sent by the faculty members themselves directly to the universities or US universities where you are applying through a link or something. So it is important to manage them, like talk decently to them and to manage them for writing recommendation letter in favor of you. And beforehand you need to shoot an email so that they become positive towards you. Make them agree to write a recommendation letter by maintaining a good relationship or pleasing them in your conversation. Okay, and what about professional recommendation letter? So professional recommendation letter is a letter that is issued by professionals, like wherever you are doing a job. So it is quite a bit hard sometimes to arrange a professional recommendation letter, because if that news that you are trying to collect a professional recommendation letter for US higher education may anger the management or may make the management of your company tensed, and they may think about firing you, or they may think about punishing you if they are not very liberal. So what you can do is, in those situations, you have to be very much tricky. You have to convince, like, the closest of your closest of your colleagues in that company, that please, my dear friend or my dear colleague, do not flash this information to the management. If you fear that management will take it negatively, if the management is happy to let go the employees who are quite efficient like you guys, then it's okay. But most of the cases, the companies are not very liberal about releasing their best employees or good employees. So they may find it like harsh if you are in the process of obtaining a professional recommendation letter. And how many professional recommendation letters may you need? Maybe two or one. So not more than two in most of the cases. So total, maybe three recommendation letters will be enough, two academic and one professional. Like sometimes one and one is also required, so maybe one academic and one professional recommendation letter for some universities. So it varies university to university, but the technique is, as I told you, you have to manage the faculty members and your closest colleagues, and make them write something positive towards you, like very much positive towards you, which can allure the admission committee of the university where you are trying to apply and get the offer letter from. Those US universities will treat your application positively and issue you the offer letter if the recommendation letter is strong enough. Okay, another thing, what kind of people are better for recommendation letters? If you can collect a recommendation letter from a professor, that is even better than if you can collect from an associate professor, because of their designation. Okay, similarly, in the corporate setting, if your CEO becomes happy to write a recommendation letter, that is better than if you can make it right from vice president or executives. So this is another aspect of recommendation letter. The higher the designation of the person issuing you the recommendation letter or writing in favor of you through recommendation letter, the better. The higher the designation, the better. Okay, so this is all about academic and professional recommendation letters for US university admission. I hope the video helps you for obtaining good recommendation letters and eventually getting the admission into the best of the universities of US. So I hope you have enjoyed the video, and let us talk in the next video. Let us meet there. Thank you for now. Bye bye.